Hi guys, it's your girl Ray Love back at it again with another video. Hopefully this lighting is not too awkward. It's nighttime, so there's no natural lighting for me to use, so I got this really big light and it's actually blinding me, so you know. So besides that, this video is going to be some period hacks that all girls should know, and you know, when it's that time of the month, some of the things that you can do to help make that time of the month a little bit better. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. One thing that I would recommend that all girls have is a set of period underwear where you can use every time you're on your period. That way you won't be using your nice pretty underwear and you won't be getting them messed up. That would just eliminate the process of throwing away pretty underwear that you really like when you could just be using, and if you have to throw away the period underwear, you can do that. Or have you ever gotten your period and you're just like, my period don't define me, I'm gonna wear those nice underwears that I want to wear because I want to wear it, and so you wear them and then you get a little leakage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all have been through that. Well, there's a way to get rid of the stain without having to throw them away. All you need is 1/4 cup of hydrogen peroxide and 3/4 cups of cold water, you guys. Make sure it's cold water, not lukewarm, and definitely not hot water. That is not going to help get the stain out. And when you mix this solution, you can either pour it on the stain or you can let it soak for a few minutes right before you wash your clothes. And after that, the stain should be gone. One thing I know that can get rid of cramps is like heat. Like if you was to take like a warm bath or a hot shower, a lot of people use heating pads, but if you don't have a heating pad, one thing that I learned is that you can use a sock, fill it up with some rice, put it in the microwave for a few seconds, not too long because you don't want it to get too hot, but when it gets warm you can use that as a heating pad. Now the rice stays hot for a little bit. I don't know why. I've tried this before and it does work. And you just place it on your lower abdomen area and use it as a heating pad if you don't want to buy a heating pad. Or another thing you can do if you just so happen to not have any rice is you can get an old water bottle, fill it up with some water, with some hot water. Make sure it's hot water because heat. And you can place that also on your lower abdomen and roll it around, and the heat should make your cramps disappear and it should help you feel a little bit better. So a few things you want to avoid eating for bloating could be like salt, sugary foods, caffeine, you know, soda, things like that. You want to avoid things like that because those things will help promote bloating during your period. And if you avoid things like that, then there shouldn't be as much bloating as, you know, your period gives you. And something else that can help with bloating is doing yoga. A nice stretch to the body always does wonders. Plus yoga and stretching your body is good regardless, so that's something that can help with bloating as well. If you are in school or in a public place, these are 2 tips that you can do that are kind of annoying, but it might save you a little bit of hassle. Tip number 1 is if you don't want the embarrassment of having to walk out with your pads while you're in class and everyone's seeing and you don't want anyone to know, a simple thing you can do is in the morning before you go to school or, you know, wherever you're going, you can just simply get a pad or a tampon and stick it in your bra. I know that may be kind of annoying, but if you don't want people to know, like when it's that time of the month, that's an easy way to hide it. Another tip, the second tip that I had about that is you can double line your pads. What that means is you put on one pad as you would, you know, when you go to the restroom, and then you put a second layer on top, and that way when you go to the bathroom, all you have to do is take off the first layer and you still have that nice fresh second layer on the bottom, and you won't have to worry about any of your classmates or co-workers or whatever the case may be seeing you bringing your pad to the bathroom. If you are a tampon wearer and you have a heavy flow, or you're still a little bit scared about having a little bit of leakage, one thing I do recommend is wearing a nice small panty liner. That way, if you do have a little bit of leakage, it won't ruin your underwear or ruin your clothes. The panty liner will save the day. Also, another thing I do recommend is to have baby wipes or unscented feminine wipes to help keep you fresh and feeling good and not feeling like, you know, you're dirty or, you know, you smell bad or whatever the case may be. Wipes. One thing I've heard of but never tried before is that if you're having cramps and say you're somewhere in public and you don't have anything to help with it, is if you rub in circular motions under your thumb and the palm of your hand. If you just rub it in circular motions just like that, I've heard that can help with cramps. Now, me personally, I've never tried it. I actually just learned about that today. If you have tried that before, leave a comment down below and tell me if it worked for you, or if you're going to try it, leave a comment down below and tell me how it worked for you. And last but not least, another final resort or good thing, or you know, something to help with cramps is taking a little bit of medicine. It doesn't hurt to take a little bit of medicine. I do it. If you want to take Motrin, Advil, Pamprin, whatever it is that you take that can help relieve pain and stress, because I know when it's the time of the month, that's a very stressful time. That can also help, and I'm sure that's one that's well known. Almost everyone does it. And yeah, that's another alternative. So those were about, I believe, 8 period life hacks. If you guys like these informative type of videos, make sure you leave a comment down below. Tell me that you like them. Give me a big thumbs up also if you like this video, and if you are new, welcome. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. It will help me so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.